Essex, a helping hand with your land.
Neil from Essex with today's 3-Minute Thursday. Today we're going to have a short conversation about a lot of the used equipment listings that we see on the internet. There's a lot of places to shop for used equipment online. Our own website, for one, has a fantastic used equipment section, but you have a lot of other options. Places like Tractor House obviously comes to mind for most people. Fastline, Machinery Pete, Machinio, there's a lot of different used equipment websites. One thing that you may notice if you're hopping between them, you'll see a lot of common listings between them. That's because these services do share data with one another, so dealerships don't necessarily have to enter the same units into the same websites. You see a lot of commonality among them. When it comes to those listings, we often do laugh a little bit at a lot of the things that we see up there. Oftentimes the pricing on the used equipment sites is a dealer's wish list, right? If you bought something at that posted price, you would be absolutely making somebody's day. The pricing often is really, really high. We would say that a lot of times that reflects some other dealers besides ourselves that have some pretty unrealistic margins for what they might be getting in used equipment and not really reflecting what the market value of that piece is. So where we see problems is when people use those used equipment websites for valuing their own equipment that they currently have. It's a common way, right? You've got to trade in, you want to trade the thing in, you want to know what it's worth, so what do? You go and you look and see what other ones are selling for. And if you go to, say, Tractor House and key your model number in and look for the top dollar results, that top dollar that you want, the values that you're going to see there simply aren't realistic market values for your machine. So what I would recommend if you're trying to come up with that number is flip it the other direction. Look for the least valued machines, the cheapest ones that you're going to find on Tractor House, and that's probably going to give you the units that say are selling at more realistic margins. Or if you have something that's really unique, again, you might not get good values from those services when there's just not big machine populations to give you good average numbers. So unfortunately, we would say that using something like Tractor House as your source of information for valuing equipment is often really, really inaccurate. So again, when it comes to pricing tractors and equipment, we're always going to say that your best source of data is your local dealers, right? Get a couple of guys out, have them evaluate your machine and see what you come up with. Even among our own staff, the way that we value a piece of equipment here is to send pictures and product details out to all 27 of our salespeople and have them all individually evaluate every trade-in that we take. And it's really surprising the amount of variation that you can see even among that group of people. It can be really challenging to properly value a piece of used equipment. So a little bit about the information that we see out there, take it with a grain of salt. It's not always the Bible when it comes to valuing used equipment. If you have any machinery that you're shopping for, parts needs for equipment that you already have, or service needs we can help out with, give us a call at Essex. We're available at 800-222-3373 or online at Essex.com.